Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel Study Maths with Asif. So friends, in this video I will discuss the concept of the limit with the examples. So friends, before starting the video, I request you please press the like button and share it with your friends and colleagues. Also, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for latest videos. So friends, now let's start the concept of the limits. So if you look at it, is a fundamental building block on which all the concepts of the calculus are based. So this concept is very important, which cannot be ignored, right? Before its formal definition, let's discuss the following example to understand the basic concept or approach of the limits. So let's consider the following example. Here I am considering fx equals to x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, and it is defined when x not equals to 2. That means value of the function at 2 does not exist. It is clear, right? So the above function is not defined at x equals to 2. That means, or in simple words, the function has no value at 2. Okay, it is rather called indeterminate form, right? It should be crystal clear to us. Okay, let's move on. Now it's clear that this function is defined everywhere on the set of real number except the point 2. That means for all values of r, that is which are less than 2 or greater than 2, the function is defined, right? So you can find for x not equals to 2, the value of the function is x plus 2. You can calculate it as x plus 2 when x not equals to 2. That is, the function fx is defined if we come close to 2. Either we are coming from the left or from the right. So when we come close to 2, this function is defined, right? Let us understand this with the help of the following demonstration. So now I draw a number line. Whenever we talk about limits, the real line is our friend, right? So let's see this number line here, right? This is the real number line. We draw this in this way. You see it is plus infinity and it is minus infinity, and this is a real line because I have drawn this already in order to save the time, right? And function is defined for all values from here to here and here to here, but the function is not defined at 2 only. So I have punctured the line at 2, right? So which is in yellow color. So clearly when x less than 2, the function, right, fx equals to x square minus 4 upon x minus 2 produces x plus 2. So you can calculate for all values which are less than 2. From here it is defined. Also when x greater than 2, right, again this function produces the value x plus 2. So you can get the values of the function for the values x greater than 2. You can put any value, you can have the result. So let's understand this with the help of the the table. So here I consider some values of x which are close to 2 but not equal to 2. So in the first case I consider the values of x which are less than 2. So just imagine what kind of values you imagine which are less than 2. So you see this, I am now considering these values here. So it's just illustration. You can have different values which are less than 2. This is not the final right calculation. You can have any value which are less than 2 but close to 2. So I'm assuming this as 1.9, 1.99, 1.99. See, I'm following this pattern, right? This, then situation is going on in this way. So 1.99, 5 times 9 I'm writing, and so on, because we cannot write all. So you see number of 9s. Here are many 9s, or you can keep writing, it will not stop. But these number will not equal to 2. That is what I need to tell you. So specifically I mentioned here x not equal to 2, right? So corresponding to values of x, we can write the values of the function. See, corresponding to 1.9, because you remember fx is your x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, and this becomes x plus 2 when x not equal to 2. So I may write this value x plus 2 directly. So I mean, so this you see will be of 3.9. It will be 3.99 corresponding to this, and corresponding to 1.99, you see value of the function will be 3.999. Corresponding to 1.9999, I mean, you can write these values. So you see, I mean, function is approaching to 4. See this, but not equals to 4. That is the beauty of the limit. So this is I was talking about when we are considering the values less than 2. What will happen when the values are greater than 2? So let's discuss that case as well. Similarly, I mean, we can consider the values which are greater than 2. So see, this table tells us what? These are the values which are greater than 2. So I'm starting with writing 2.01. I mean, this is the value which is greater than 2. See, I mean, 2.01, it is more close to 2, and 2.001, it is, I mean, more close to 2 than this, and this, I mean, this is more close than the previous values. And if you see it is more close to these values. Similarly, if you, I mean, check it, I mean, this is not the full stop. You can keep writing the numbers which are close to 2. See how many zeros I'm putting, and it is more close to any other, a closest one among all these values, right? So corresponding to these values, we can write the value of the function. So corresponding 2.01, we can write the value of the function 4.01, right? And corresponding to this, we can write it. So corresponding to this, we can write it. So finally, if you see, I mean, after, I mean, skipping certain steps, so we see the value will of the limit or limiting value is coming close to 4, but not equals to 4. So that is what I told you. It's the beauty of the limit, which is different from value of the function. Value of the function should be, I mean, when you put x equals to 2, right, f this is 4, but it is not defined. It is mentioned in the question. Right, now let's understand this with the help of the graph. Then I will come to the formal definition of the limit. Right. So see this diagram, I try to, I mean, plot it. So when x is not equal to 2, I am writing this function as x square minus 4 upon x minus 2 will be x plus 2. So I mean, plot this line. So when you plot it, so after plotting, you see, I mean, this function is not defined at 2. So I have, right, especially marked this point and this point. But I mean, the point which are close to 2, I mean, when you approach from the points which are less than 2 or from the left. So, and when you approach to 2 from the right, or the points when you consider greater than 2, then the function C approaches to 4, approaches to L here, right? Since I have considered here the limit 4, so I am writing here 4, not L. So I mean, I am writing them as 4. Getting or not? So in this way, I mean, we can understand this, right? So now let us talk about the formal definition of the limit, right? I hope this is clear till here, right? How to talk about the limiting case of the function, right? Now when we see its formal definition, so I will use epsilon delta, right? Things are right, abstract for us, but if you, I mean, understood this example, then you can appreciate the definition of the limits. So I request you, I mean, repeat this video 1 or 2 or 3 times, right? Then understand this example. Once you understand this example, then you will appreciate the idea of the limit, right? So now this is abstract definition. So I told you, right, in the beginning. So I tell you again, please, I mean, repeat the video once and twice so that this definition can be understood, right? Now please look at, this is a real valued function, right? Real valued function means I'm talking about the domain of the function here, which is defined on some interval, open or close. So if you don't know the definition of the interval, right, so please see the playlist. You can find a video, right, on interval and real line. I will give you its link in the right cards or I button, and also in the description box, right? You can follow it, then you will understand these intervals. Anyway, so the function is defined on the interval, right? So it is defined for all values of the interval but except one point where we are talking about the limit of the function, right? If it is defined at C, I mean there is no fun to understand about the limit, because limit is different from the value of the function, right? So I'm considering function is not defined at C, but I will talk about the limit at C, right? So I mean for a given epsilon positive, this is very small number. Positive means, I mean it is not 0, that's it, but close to 0. I mean you can appreciate it by considering several examples, 0.9, 0.0000001 like this. I mean 0.0000 and so on, 000 and so on 0. इतना छोटा value हो सकता है epsilon का. It is that much small. That's why it is written pleasingly small. Then there exists delta. Delta is also pleasingly small and it is dependent on the selection of epsilon. Such that, right, this difference, see, the limit and the value of the function should be less than to this small value. It is very much close to L when x is close to C but cannot equal to T. Why? Because the function is not defined at C. We have taken function is not defined at C, so we have to skip C. Hope you understand this. So when you process further using the definition of the modulus, you find it is simple. We can write by the definition of the modulus, and also we can apply the definition of the modulus, and we need to keep in mind x is not equal to C. That is why it is also written here greater than 0 in order to avoid C, right? So process further, right, then we can write it. So this will be this, or we can write it. I mean this is why the goodness of this modulus. You can write this and this as well, or we can write symbolically the definition of the limit in this way, right? Or you can write these. So this is all about the definition of the limit, right? I hope you understand. So in this video, in the next video, right, I will discuss because it is not the complete definition of the limit. So in the next video, I will discuss the left hand limit, right hand limit, right, limits at infinity and more. So stay connected with this channel. I request you again, please press like button, share this video with your friends and colleagues. If you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon for the latest videos. Now I'm leaving. I'll meet you again in the next video. By then, bye bye, take care.